Hey everyone, today we're going to be writing unit tests for classes in a Spring Boot application. We're going to be isolating our class by mocking any dependencies that it uses, and we're only going to test the business logic for the class that we want to test. So first of all, this is the application that we're going to be writing the test for. So it's just a simple currency exchange application. We have an API that takes a from currency, a to currency, a date for the exchange rates, and the value that we want to exchange. So for example, if we were to exchange 120 euro to US dollars based on the rates on this date, we would get 141 US dollars. And we can change this from euro to Great British Pound, and it will give us the new value. So first of all, what is the structure of our application? So we have this exchange controller, and this is what is exposed in the API. This uses an exchange service, which has the business logic for doing the exchange. This exchange service has a dependency on a rate service, which basically gets us the rates for that date that we wanted from an external API. So the part of the application that we're going to write unit tests for is this exchange service. So we're going to be mocking any dependencies it has, which is just this rate service. So we're basically testing this class in isolation. So now taking a look at the code, we can see that we have this exchange controller, which is basically what is exposed in our API endpoint. We can see what we were doing in the browser. We have a from currency, a to currency, a date, and a value. And these are all passed in. And then we're using our exchange service to do the conversion. And as we saw from our diagram, the exchange service uses a rate service to get the current exchange rates, or the exchange rates for a given date, and it gets these from external API. So our rate service looks like this. It's getting the conversion rates or the exchange rates from an API and providing these to the exchange service. So this is the method that we want to write a unit test for, this convert method. And as we can see, it has a dependency on the rate service. So this is something that we're probably going to want to mock for our unit test, because our unit test should only be responsible for testing the business logic of this method. It shouldn't care about what's happening here. So let's generate a test for this method. And we want to generate a test for this convert method. Cool. So first of all, let's rename the test method something a bit more descriptive. So we're just going to say should convert euro to Great British Pound. Cool. So what do we need? So we're going to be testing this exchange service class. So we're going to need an instance of exchange service to be able to call the convert method on it. So we're going to say exchange service equals new exchange service. As we can see, the constructor for exchange service has a parameter. So it requires a rate service to be passed in. And this is nice because our test has complete control over what it passes in here as rate service. So we can create a rate service and we can mock behavior of that and pass it in. So back in our test, we're going to do that. So to do that, we're going to create a new instance of rate service. And instead of creating a new instance like this, rate service, we can use Mockito.mock. And we're able to mock the rate service class like this. And we're just going to statically import this. So it's just a bit cleaner. So now we have an instance of the rate service. And let's just call it rate service. So now we have this instance. We're able to pass this in to our exchange service constructor. So now our exchange service is being created correctly. So now technically, we're going to be able to call convert on the exchange service, and it should try to do a conversion for us. So to do that, we're going to use assert equals, and we're just going to say that we're expecting 90 from exchange service.convert, and we can see that this convert method requires some parameters. So it takes a from currency, which we're just going to give as currency enum.euro. So we're going to convert euro, and we're going to convert to Great British Pound. And next it needs a date, as we can see. So we're just going to create a date here. We're just going to say it's today. And we're going to pass that in. So we want to get conversion for today, and then the value. So we're going to say that 100 euro, whenever it's converted, it should give us 90 Great British Pounds. So let's run this test and see what happens. So as you can see, it's failing because of a null pointer exception on line 21 here. So we can see that rates isn't actually defined yet, because our rate service, even though we've mocked it, we haven't mocked any of its behavior. So we haven't mocked what happens whenever someone calls get rates. So we can do that now. So we have mocked it here. So now we're going to say when rate service dot get rates. So whenever this method is called, and this is just going to be any. So this rate service get rates function takes a date as a parameter. So we're in our mock, we're just going to say if someone passes in anything for a date, we want to return something. So we're going to say then return. So now we need to see what does this actually return. So the get rate method returns a map of strings and numbers. So this map is basically saying that for a currency, this is the current exchange to US dollars. So it could be euro 0.89, saying that the exchange rate between euro and dollars is 0.89. So we're going to have to create our own rates in our test, and we're just going to say then return rates. So what is rates? Rates is basically our map here. And then to this rates hash map, we're going to be able to put a string, which we're going to say is euro. And we're just going to say that the exchange is 0.84. And this would have to be to string. And we're going to do the same thing for Great British Pounds, because we need the exchange of euro and of Great British Pounds to be able to convert euro to Great British Pounds. And we're going to say that Great British Pounds is 0.75. So now we've got our rate service mocked, and we are basically mocking the behavior whenever someone calls get rates on that, and we're returning this rates object. So this should solve the null pointer exception that we had. If we run this again, now we can see we're actually getting a result back. So I was pretty close actually. So instead of 100 euro coming out to exactly 90 Great British Pounds, it comes out as 89.29. So if we run this again, it should actually pass. So now our test is passed. So just to explain a little bit what's going on here. So we are able to test this convert method on exchange service without it interacting with the rate service at all. We have completely mocked the behavior of rate service, and we've injected this behavior, so our test is using this behavior. So our unit test is actually just testing this business logic, which is exactly what we want for a unit test. So just going back to our test, there are some things that we could actually improve here. So if we had multiple tests testing different conversions from different currencies, we might not want to duplicate all of this setup code. So it might make sense to move all of this setup into before each method up here. But for this example, I think it's okay because we just wanted to show how you could unit test a class and a method by mocking its dependency. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.